I'm too much for these niggas, I'm too much for these hoes. I'm too much for these niggas, I'm too much for these hoes. Wayne told me that, and that's just how it goes. Michael Jordan, bitch. Michael Jordan, bitch. Michael Jordan, bitch. Michael Jordan, bitch.
What's going on, y'all? This is QB1N, otherwise known as QBN. Known by different names, by different people, of course. But I wanted to do a rookie showcase. I wanted to show people that it is possible to get drafted first overall this year. Very difficult to get drafted first overall this year. They cranked up the defense for 2K14. It's a lot harder to get interior passes going. It's a lot harder to get inside scoring going. So basically what it comes down to is for the rookie showcase, you have to accelerate your gameplay. You have to play fast break basketball. You got to play like the Phoenix Suns. But at the same time, you got to have that John Wooden philosophy, that Wizard of Westwood thought process. You know, be quick, don't hurry. You got to make sure you pressure the ball handlers the entire game. You got to bring multiple traps. So for me, what it was, you see the stat line right there. For me, what it was is I called traps the entire game, and I pressed the entire game. So I forced lots of turnovers from the half-court traps that I was calling, and also the pressing. The turnovers that I caused created my offensive opportunities. So anytime I caused a turnover, it led to a fast break, which essentially gave me a wide open layup or like a teammate that was cutting to the basket, so I could just pass it to him for the easy assist. So that's what it comes down to, basically. Your defense in the rookie showcase is what creates your offense, not the other way around. It's not your offense that creates the defense. No. You have to play fast in a rookie showcase, but the trick is you can't take bad shots and you can't force passes. So the only way that you could do this properly, because you can't play the patience game, I tried it. I did like, I want to say 23 attempts until I got drafted first. Each and every time it was either I got picked by the Magic or the Suns, you know, something along those lines. I was getting picked up by these teams that were in, you know, the top, I don't know, top 10 at the very least, but at the most I was getting picked by Orlando on numerous occasions. So I said, you know what, here I am putting up these stat lines, you know, triple-double here, triple-double there, and it's not good enough. You know, 2K doesn't find it good enough. So what it comes down to is you got to get the craziest possible stat line imaginable. And for me, it was a near quadruple double. You know, that little blemish there is that one turnover, obviously, but the 13 for 13 field goal percentage is you know, the 13 for 13 field goals, you know, is 100% field goal percentage. So that's perfect. You know, that's perfect efficiency. So if you can have a game like that where you just get the steals, take the layups off the steals, and then make sure that any of the other shots you take, like for example the threes I took, the first two shots of the game that I took were threes, back-to-back threes. Now the other two threes that I took were later on in the game. One of them I hit in the third quarter and the other one I hit in the fourth quarter. So you want to make sure that you space out your scoring. You don't want to do it all at once. You don't have to force it all at once. But I definitely recommend that you save your major scoring opportunities for when you force the turnovers on the fast break. So like I said, once again, press the entire game once they get past the half-court line, because you're going to be going up against Michael Carter-Williams if you're playing at the point guard slot. So you want him to go past the half-court line, then you want to trap him, then you want to force a turnover, go on the fast break, and you can either take it up yourself or you can pass it to your teammate if he's running with you. So that's the key. Now, as far as rebounds are concerned, passing to Otto Porter or Oladipo, actually, I would say passing to Otto Porter is your best option, because Otto Porter is going to give you assists from his perimeter shots as long as he's open. And the other thing that he's going to do is if he bricks it, it's going to allow you to rebound it. Versus any other perimeter player on the team, like Oladipo, for example, do not pass the ball to Oladipo at all. That is the one major piece of advice that I could give you. Keep the ball away from Victor Oladipo in Rookie Showcase. He doesn't make the right decisions in the game. In a Rookie Showcase, what he does is, if you pass Oladipo the ball in 2K in the Rookie Showcase, he immediately drives the ball into traffic and gets it sent every time, gets it blocked every time by either Alex Len or Anthony Bennett. So you'll be sitting there getting frustrated. So don't pass him the ball. Do not let him have the ball. The two people that you want to pass the ball to is, I believe, so many Zeller brothers. It's hard to remember. I think it's Cody Zeller. You want to pass it to Cody Zeller, and you want to pass it to Otto Porter. Those are the two players you want to pass it to. I got like 2 or 3 assists off Nerlens Noel, and that was it. So keep the ball away from Victor Oladipo, and you will be set. As far as the Rookie Showcase goes, just give the ball to Zeller and give the ball to Otto Porter. Now, if you're having trouble getting good passing angles, one of the things I recommend you do is you post up your matchup. So you take MCW into the post if you're playing as a point guard, back him down a little bit. Whoever you want to cut to the basket, call that basket cut. So you would press the corresponding button for that player and flick your right analog stick towards the basket. You know, depending on who it is that you want to bring up. For me, I use Zeller. I don't use Noel. So just keep that in mind. That's the trick right there. Just making sure you have the proper passing angles. Most of my assists came off the fast break, but a fair amount of them did come off of post-up opportunities and slipping into players. So just keep that in mind. Another thing is, this year it's a lot harder to run without any boosts. As I said earlier, the defense is a lot more difficult to score and pass against. So you want to make sure that when you're playing, you have those boosts active. You know, go to the my player section on the main menu, purchase all the boosts you can, because those boosts are going to be what helps you to have a very good Rookie Showcase game, and it's going to be what leads to you getting picked first if you do really well. So just keep that in mind. You need the boosts, and also try to get the accessories, the gear. Last year when I played, I didn't have any of that stuff. No accessories, no boosts. They didn't have boosts last year. It's a new thing to 2K this year, but no gear last year, and it was easy to do to get drafted first. This year it's a different story. I'm not saying it can't be done, but don't make it hard on yourself. And as far as anyone out there thinking that you could get drafted first overall as anything other than a point guard, I say to you, good luck. It's not simple. It's not easy, because point guard is a position that gets the ball the majority of the time, and that's how you're able to put together a solid stat line, is by being a point guard. The highest I've been drafted as a big man is second to Orlando. And you see right here, I'm showing Contavious Caldwell-Pope. I'm going to show some other players, because I know there's some people out there that they do the Rookie Showcase, but they mod their rosters, so people wind up having like 5'5" height, stuff like that. I don't. This was a straight up legit game. Straight up legit game from start to finish. But like I said, it wasn't one attempt. It took me like 23 attempts this year, because I'm not used to the control scheme. It's a completely different control scheme this year, the way they have the controls set up. And then in addition to that, like I said, the defense is a lot harder. I'm not going to show the interviews because I don't have the audio for it. I'm just showing you the teams. You got Cavaliers, Magic, and then Wizards. So I'm bypassing the interviews, going straight to the NBA draft, and here's the audio from it. Oh, shit. I'm going to need a ton of luck, man. I'm telling you. 2K likes to rob people from getting drafted first. It's happened to me before.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. Tonight marks the realization of a dream for some of the best young players in the world, a reward for their many years of dedication and hard work. It's also a time of extraordinary hope and excitement for our fans and our teams. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight just can't wait to join the NBA family. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Alan Chavez from the University of Miami.
I
got drafted first overall, y'all. First pick. Let's go. That's funny. So I had some people over when I was playing. You could hear me talking in the background. My mic was on. I forgot I had left it on, but I figured I'd leave it just for kicks. But yeah, here's the contract offer from the Cavaliers. And just keep in mind, you know, it's going to be hard. First couple attempts you do the rookie showcase, you're going to get frustrated. Put together a stat line like that is not something that you could do on a consistent basis. I got a triple-double every attempt, you know, every time I did a rookie showcase. But as far as getting near a quadruple-double, very difficult to do. I did 3 of the games. You know, out of the 20-something attempts I did it, I had 3 of the games where I had near quadruple-double. The only difference between this last game that I just showed you that clinched me the first pick, the only difference between that and the 2 other near quadruple-doubles is the 2 other near quadruple-doubles, I had turnovers, I had fouls. What else was there that I had that messed me up? I had missed shots, you know, all sorts of things that brought down my teammate grade, so it kept me from getting drafted first overall. So keep all that in mind. Remember to press. Remember to half-court trap. Remember to take the majority of your shots on a fast break after creating those turnovers, and you will be set, and you should have a much greater chance of getting drafted first overall. So just remember, be quick, don't hurry, attack, 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 and you will get drafted first, I assure you. May not happen on the first attempt, but keep working at it, and it'll happen. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate the support that I'm getting from people. You know, a lot of people have wanted me to put up YouTube videos since last last 2 games, I would say. You know, I've had people say, you know, put some YouTube videos up, put some tutorials up, because, you know, there are people that have known me for a while and they just want me to be able to showcase some of this shit. Not so much from like you know, I'm trying to show how arrogant I am or anything like that. It's not what it's about. It's just I'm trying to show people certain things can be done. And for some of the upcoming videos I'm also going to have tutorials for those people that are less fortunate, that don't really know how to pull off some of these moves, that don't understand some of the game planning or the strategy that goes into the matchups and stuff like that. So again, I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a good day, and keep peace.